Obviously, this is new. You've been here before. What do you make of this new opportunity?
Just gonna come out and keep doing what I've been doing. Just working hard, excited. Whatever they ask me to do, I'm just gonna keep doing it and do my job. That's what I'm here for.
You hit the ball pretty well in Syracuse. What have you been doing down there? What's been working?
I can say I'm sticking to my routine, trusting the process, trusting all the work that I put in the cages and the field, that it's gonna go out there and play, and just taking it day by day, just being present. That's all I've been doing.
You made any adjustments since the last time you were up in the majors?
No, I feel my swing feels good. I feel everything feels good. I don't really see that I had any adjustments to make. Obviously, there's things that I wanted to work on because I'm not as good as I want to be, and I'm still working on things that I have to do every single day. But hitting right now, I feel good.
How curious are you to see how that works at this level, given kind of more sustained playing time?
Obviously, you're curious, but I'm confident that it's gonna play.
Last time you came up, Mark, you were red hot down Syracuse to come out and play all that much at first. How difficult is that defensive thing today not being one?
It's difficult, yeah, but I feel like it's just the situation I'm in, and now it's how am I gonna deal with the situation that's gonna show who I am as a person, and I feel like I'm confident in whatever's thrown at me, and I'm ready for it.
What can you do to sort of combat that if it's a little bit of the same?
Just keep picking people's brains, trying to figure out, ask questions, ask guys on my team questions on what they think I can do, ask the coaches questions on what they think I should do, and whatever works for me works, and just run with it.
Has Buck told you he'll start tomorrow or Sunday?
I haven't heard anything yet.
Where did they have you mostly playing down there?
I was playing mostly third, played first here and there.
Would you like to get a few cracks at the wall this weekend?
Yeah, honestly. I actually went over there and signed my name for the first time, which was pretty cool.
Oh, you did?
Yeah. So,
What's that like as a rookie, getting to do that?
I posted it on my Instagram. I was like, little Mark would be proud. I feel like that's just something I've been dreaming about since I was little. Just not even like playing, more so just being here in the stadium and just looking around and seeing a lot of great players that played in the stadium for years and years, Hall of Famers, and it's just surreal to be here and actually be able to play baseball here.
So you've never been here in the past?
This is my first, yeah, it's my first time.
What do you think of, I mean, you were here for Carter, but just now it's continuing with Alvarez because doing
it's funny, I asked him, I was like, hey, I'm going to follow you and do everything you're doing today because I want to do exactly what you're doing.
So what does he do?
He's just Francisco Alvarez. He's doing whatever he wants to do, but he's a hard worker, and hard workers, it always pays off.
What do you see him working at?
I asked him what he was working on, and it's just, I guess, just adjusting on how the game, because in the beginning of the season, it's going to be a lot different from the end of the season or in the middle of the season. You just got to make adjustments along the way, and he was just telling me, oh, this is how they're pitching now, this is what I'm working on, and it's just a game of adjustments.
Comparison was the same as the last one, so that's good enough. Hopefully we got ahead of it a little bit. He'll be here for the game. Starling had a good day. So obviously we got Mark here, Vientos. So let's see, what else do I need to know? I think that's it, isn't it? Am I missing anything?
Just him, just day to day at this point, see how he feels.
Yeah, I'm not going to broadcast his availability, but
Right.
I know Tommy is going to come in here and want to contribute right away. But just wanted to make sure we were able to have a good comparison from the last one. It was the same. So hopefully we got got ahead of it. He just had to just tighten up on him, cramped on him, and just tried to be on the safe side there.
Given that he's twice had to come out of games, but the MRI doesn't show much of anything, how do you handle that as far as playing him versus not?
Carefully. Just have to, listen to him. Even though Tommy's going to always tell you he didn't want to come out of that game, but just you listen to him, and he's very forthright and honest about what he's feeling. But we'll see how he feels when he gets there.
How do you feel you guys are positioned to handle just the depth in the outfields, given that two guys are out?
Well, we're lucky to have Jeff, and they're, I'm not going to tell you that they're out. We've got even Brett. I can give you Vientos. All these guys have played the outfield some, so we have people capable of going out there.
What's the plan with Vientos?
We're just getting arms around it. I'm not going to totally commit to tomorrow. Paxton's kind of a reverse split guy. I'm almost doing him a favor by putting a lot of right-handed hitters in there. So, we're going to try to win the game tonight. And see if there's a spot for Mark to contribute, and then see where we are tomorrow. But he was our best option down there, so we brought him.
Do you anticipate using him in more or less the same role as last time around?
You know what? I'm going to take it day to day with it. Obviously we're trying to compete every night, and if we feel like there's a good spot for him, we'll do it. But without getting into a lot of theories and what have you, as far as if he can help us win that night, we'll use him. He's gonna reach his level regardless of how he's used up here the rest of the way. I'm not gonna commit to this or that right now.
Buck, as well as Slade has made adjustments this season go along, how much of a different thing is it for a guy pitching Fenway?
Yeah, this will be different, but it's part of the process for him too. He needs to do this. I'm glad he fell here from that standpoint. This is a different environment than obviously the one he came from and the one before that. It's not like everything was sterile and exactly the same in Japan. I'm sure there were some different looks there too, but he's shown a real ability to make the adjustments needed. So I'm curious to see how it happens too, how it works out tonight too.
Do you think this ballpark really can get inside you if you're not conscious of that, or you best just going out and doing your own?
I think he's pretty strong mentally. I think he's not going to all of a sudden start doing a lot of it's the same type of mound. And, he's still throwing a baseball. And, I think he's shown the ability to make those adjustments if there are some. And I think it's still baseball. Obviously, it's a little different environment, but he's faced some tough challenges, stuff as this already this year, and handled it well.
Given the chatterbox that Joey Cora is, do you get a sense that he is glad to be facing his brother this weekend?
I don't know about glad. They're the best team in baseball since June 30th. They're good, and he's proud of his brother. I'll tell you what. I've got a lot of respect for Alex. They're very lucky to have him here. I know what a good quality baseball man Joey is, and I know Alex through the years is too. I know they've got a lot of family here, and there's some birthdays they're celebrating. So it's a big, I think his mom's here too. So Joey's not the type of guy that's going to talk about it a lot, but he's a very close-knit family, and just being together all underneath one roof. I know they were doing some things this afternoon. Joey's got his wife and 2 kids here too. But I hope everybody understands what a quality baseball family they are. Well educated, just really. Joey's on top of everything. I can't imagine what Alex must be like. But he's always been a challenge managing against, and very prepared. And I know how knowledgeable Joey is. I haven't been around many people as knowledgeable as Joey about the game of baseball.
Do you have any advice for Jeff McNeil playing right field here?
We've given it to him, but Jeff handles those things well. For the most part. I know he's had some success here, history-wise, in this ballpark hitting. It's kind of interesting to look at some of those things. But Jeff doesn't look at things like that as a reason to fail. But some different things here. The foul lines are different here. They put them in paint here. Most places put them in a form of chalk. If you'll notice, they're painted here. Down the first baseline, third baseline, it's different. It doesn't change anything. This means less work for the ground crew. They don't have to keep laying them down.
You have to tell any of the younger guys, maybe Alvarez specifically, about not getting too over anxious with the green monster or anything like that.
You could. I think you make a mistake of drawing too much attention to things like that. It's still baseball, and it's still. He's done a good job of handling things emotionally. As the season's progressed, he's gotten. I don't want to say calm. He's just gotten under control a lot more. We good?
All right.